So we're at Pair Side Up Fabrications. We're almost at the arse end of it. Pretty much everything's done. Fab work's all finished. The diff's been assembled. Had to make modifications on everything. The tank molds, tank brackets. We just need everything to be sealed, painted, and then it's pretty much done. Final assembly, diff in, and then we're good to flow on the rest of it. One thing I didn't think about with all of this is we had to change the complete fuel setup. So I've sold the triple pump setup, we're going a mechanical pump setup, so new line, and obviously selling the boot, so the tank's gone completely as there's nothing underneath now. So this is all just a full clip in and the 9-inch, so it's called a 4-link 9-inch rear. The boys have absolutely nailed it. I personally didn't think that there was so much involved in it, but as you can see in the back, it full ties in to the frame, to the body, all of it. So spec like this, it's good for a 6-second pass. I personally don't think we'll get there with the motor combo, but we'll definitely give it a crack. And I'm sure George will follow us along on that journey. Along the way, there's obviously with learning about a car, and this is the first one I've gone this hectic, we've had to change a couple of the other stuff in the car while it's here. So this used to be just a solid brace across. It was perfect position for the Kirky, but it was real uncomfortable with the standard seats in there. So they've changed it for a little bit of a kink back, gives us an extra 200mm from the back of the seat to that. And then obviously had to V-brace it from here as well to still meet all the specs of having a cage in it. Can we go up, Paz? Have a bit of a look underneath because that's where all the magic happens. So in the boot, we'll have the fuel tank in the middle, Astra pump for the power steering because obviously everything's bleeding in the bay, then nitrous on the other side. To anyone that's ever done any kind of fab work, you look at the workmanship and what goes into something like this, and it'll boggle you with the standard, the quality, what they have to do with in and out, trying to get everything to match up, be symmetrical, to go in a straight line. So this is essentially the clip, and what will happen is all these stuff is adjustable. So the full rear end is fully adjustable with little tweaks in if the car's pulling left or pulling right or not launching right, everything's adjustable for all of it. And the 9-inch rear itself clips into this section here and this top bracket here, and then your shocks and everything mount off that. So it's essentially your 9-inch or your standard IRS rear end duplicate, but it's a fully floating 9-inch, everything that you can just drop that out and drop it back in standard like your IRS rear, but it's a full 9-inch. That's all the fab stuff for the chute on this end, and then that'll just tie in the back section of everything. Then to meet all the regs and the specs and everything, this is where it comes from. This is why it gets so expensive. With a lot of people said, oh, I can't believe you spent that kind of money on this rear end, but you can get a $10,000 9-inch rear, but it doesn't, every second you want to drop, it gets more complicated and more technical and more expensive. So this is all tied into the actual chassis itself. So that'll be the clip into the frame, into the body, and then that ties in this whole frame, the whole body as being rigid and locked in, so it won't twist. So much torque that the chassis twisted. Absolutely. It'll handle different, it'll feel different, it'll like everything. So once it finishes here, which shouldn't be too long at all, I don't know when Georgie Boy's gonna drop this video, but it has to go to M&S. We'll run the fuel lines, mechanical fuel pump setup we have to sort out. It's got to go back to wiring to get the VCTs rewired in. The engine got a refresh while it was out. Yes, I know it's a brand new engine, but I had a lot of downtime, so what better to do? Shout out to Pro Street Race Engines. So, and then realistically, get the car together, dyno, sort out front runners, which I'm probably gonna have to, I can't swear, can I? Can't swear, can I? I'm gonna have to change the front caliper setup because these cunts are way too big. They don't make an 18-inch weld wheel that'll fit over this. So I'm probably gonna have to go a smaller brake setup to run the race stuff and then keep these for street stuff. So if anyone wants to buy 24 karat gold, VMAX brakes, 6-pot fronts, let me know.
Let's go check out the actual diff.
I think it's in the office. And then that's your track locator.
Locator, your arms.
So this is what I'm saying with everything being adjustable. So all these come into play.
So they're your anti-roll bar arms. So
yep.
They connect like that to the chassis. So
and then all those clips in the rear, that's with the adjustable. So if the car's pulling left or pulling right.
No, these ones are if the car's going left or right.
No, it's the big ones. Same principle though, they're just smaller, small to big.
Yeah.
So yeah, if the car's pulling left or right, everything's fully adjustable with that stuff. Yeah, right.
So we start off with a mood housing. Comes as a bare housing like this. This one, we've fitted ends on it, but that's just a normal axle, 35 spine axle deal. But this has got race product 40 spine full floater. So we shorten the housing, fit the floaters, fit all the fall link brackets, do some bracing. That's your mood anti-roll bar, billet shock brackets, AFCO 21-inch big gun radial shocks. That's one of our track locator kits. They're all your molly arms, track locator arms. It's got wheelwood brakes. Like that's a VL housing compared to so same size tyre on a same rim, same tyre on a VL compared to a FG. No, that's powder. That's silver. Oh, grey, yeah. That's raw. Yeah. So the whole deal of a floater, if you ever snap an axle, the wheel can't fall off. So that's what a floater, it's like a truck. So if you ever say you snap a normal axle, the wheel can fall off. As we're here, it's all bolted on. It's never going to fall off. So normally any car what goes 750 and faster needs a floater.
The floater's not the actual, not just adjustable floater.
No, floater itself is just axle.
It's mounted to the...
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yes, it's like a truck. So to pull normally you know how to put like a normal axle, you've got to pull your caliper, pull your disc, pull everything off to get your axle out. All you do is these four caps, pull that cap off and just slide the axle in and out. So the axle will just slide in like that.
You're right.
Yeah. We only use pretty much race products, floater kits.
All fabbed in-house.
Yeah.
And the learning curve for this used to be, what would you say, 80 mil? 80 mil?
Yeah, we've cut that down to, yeah, just modified the falling brackets a little bit.
Your wheels on that, 15-inch wheels probably not in there. So if you have a proper 15-inch tyre or a proper 15-inch wheel, and it sit on the wheels, which will be able to turn on.
So we've just done turbo manifolds, cooler radiator, it's a 4-speed engine. This car's gone 770s with the old turbo, the old setup, new engine, pretty much everything, new combo in it now. So it's dry sump, tuned by Denalo Performance, turbos are under the guards, that's cooler radiator. Nah. It's 1400 horsepower, roll racing, size of the turbo. So we're doing cage, parachute, race seats in it. But yeah, Mixed Motorsporting Sydney did this car. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, we just pulled the dash out this morning to do the front half of the cage. This is another Sydney car. It's got the Mustang Coyote engine with twin turbo, put a Mustang dash in it. So now we've done another clip and we're doing all the tin work, side panels. Castlemaine Barry Hall car, we're twin turboing. Yep. Yeah. And Castlemaine rod chop. This thing's a cool little, we've just done, so we've just done the cage, added the Androtech wanted a couple extra bars on the roof because it's so long. So we had to add a couple extra bars. So we're up to, he wants an intake to come around and he put a reverse cowl come out the bonnet. So we're up to that next.